Hello, lovely viewers. Good evening once again, and it's Ideas GHTV. Yamo Akufo-Addo by Ideas GHTV. Enjoy the see another Saturday evening. We are on your screens again to talk about our relationship. Enjoy. This is Spice Up. Spice Up. Yes, add a touch to your relationship. Saturday senyum bibia ya ba ya kasa about your relationship ma or kodo wo your relationship mu abad no kodo wo relationship ma epe abad so no kodo a empe. Those are the issues we discuss right here on Spice Up. Intinda so ya ba ya be discussion na worry nim ya ba miss my discussion no ko interesting topics na they be introduce new topics every Saturday, and then with our lovely guests, no, what show on our dream for topics, no, fair, what's so no, yeah, best at no, what's so for our comments, but in the topic, no, or yes, wrong, now, me, I'm reading, I go meet the Jimmy, what from Sheila, bidding Sheila, I shown, about to soon from the spicy queen. Yes, add a touch to your relationship. On this show, na ye kasa for relationship ho. Yes, also ye show nyama ebe ya obe enhance relationship. Oba mama u relationship no wa kodo. Ye ma them secret ingredients na. E de be kan relationship no ho ama wa ye do. Nyama ebe ya ebe ma wo do fo na ne no ho no wa do more. Ama when jawa ankofa obi fofo. Those are the things. In na nyama okodo wo ye relationship today. E bia what trust issues be and na wo do fo na onion or ye baby when you're in like those various issues nina ya kasa phone ti ya kasa phone ya so na ya try na dream phone ya ma e foot to kakra for those things na also e da bon ban e da bon brana relationship no wa kodo yeah koda ya ka the program is Spice Up and aha Ideas GHTV. Okay, and then your interesting topic there yeah be discuss. Yes, so why do couples lose interest in sex after marriage? Awarefo. Yeah, I will worry you abedin no ma one sex life no okofom. Why the worry you no one sex life no? Wa akofom abedin no cause the them problem. Why do couples lose interest in sex after marriage? Obi wa won worry no ne de bia osido. De bia na beyin si be said why am fine. Nso worry ya o fi da wa worry yiri ya on kasa beyin ho beyin so on kasa besian ho oye de oba bandam wo awarema and the on na ye bre kasa afa ho na me wa do fefe sister fefe bi wa na branch fefe nice young looking gentleman bi wa bobom na ya discussion me introduce me guest at this point me wa Magic George wa ha Magic George of Radio 360 intro nde owa ha na wababo ani ya de discussion Magic George akwaba
awaka na yenya and that's why fair
that's why fair
madam so agent Barrett
okay mpocho yes something wo Madam Debbie wa ha yes and the bra family CEO of Bake Clothing no so wa handa wababo am ya them discussion Debbie akwaba. Thank you. Ashadari. You started the heat no baba. And you also Ashadari. Also Ashadari into Pocho. And the young topic, yes, why do couples lose interest in sex after marriage? So the air the comments in baba. Why don't try a walk from home? Fabra. Our and warrior, na be any wife phobia, it be any one and send your kodoka cry. May what comfort topic no. Send in your comments now. You be read. Why do couples lose interest in sex after marriage? Well, where you are, no one sex life. Why be why there be no? Why the first no can be an appear being you used to do. You so worry, oh man, why a crop? Besiano so worry, won't worry no. Ain't a can walk obey in chan, and I ain't worry. And so worry no in my bread, and that day or china day. Why my interest in Akufo na oban da musa aba effect na owo wo awar no do in einum na ye be kasa fofo adwen cheba number no so screen no do ebotum so afre na atre wadwen. Okay, we're going right into the discussion. Before you start, Michael said that for the sponsor program, yeah, you are welcome. Your business, be a promote to business no you can contact us and then we will do that for you. Be promote to business now. Fair more. You promote to business so okwechi because I guess GTV ya kwechi nkofo bebre na washing inti ebo business ho de wura nkofo bebre na wo betina business so wa kod Michael say the makeup me secret no ye makeup fair odema. We are going straight into the discussion. Why do couples lose interest in sex after marriage? Why are we free? Maybe sir, and you better there sex simple in marriage, no magic George. Sex in marriage. You were before then you put you got interest no do. You were number of times or they have sex. You were there be or they have maybe a day or they have sex 3 times and 7 times in a week and like do you have a number of times?
I think so about sex number of times in a day a week. Doctor can encourage 3 times in a week at least.
Doctor can.
Wow. 3 times in a week.
Me no have a doctor. Me see you.
Oh, anywhere.
No.
And I'm a catcher.
Oh, okay.
I know 3 times in a week or maybe if and there 4 on your bad. But this year, Nyamanya binti Oma Ibua a week in po. One po I didn't couples because of Miss Afon attitude. Odo some time my bread. I could do my baby, I could do my baby, my bread. Then, if say a man want to initiate her, and I'm wanting to realizing there if you're about sex, I am being for no, me young only do one dance, but myself no or there actually like the work there because I'm a motive in watching them. I could go by a sister one, but when I feel like having sex. But I won't be suffering. I realize there was on to them. If you want to have sex, the whole day being bring a food and any wife have sex, and they be in a good mood, they be in some do be escape for the winning agenda say for the and no wife have sex. But then and a partner was try was there start. But me for baby so him the madden, I'm the minimum the madden. I get me. Minimum ye there. Sex crowd one mama in Bruno. Adam starts from how much? Mudadawa. Oh, Mudadawa to in Brian Sana. Me that I'm starting with that in Brian time or so. How more than young pon me for because no I am being food like myself. I am being food. Na me kare we took go ya ba egu e ba ya amu body na wa hihye na I feel like them me keja are you getting me so sometimes mu there myself na sometimes we will feel difficult like woman sex having sex no ya old baby maybe difficult kakra and I'm being funny we are always ready they be amaka I want myself funny they be you guys have an excuse and sometimes now urban my attitude because being more honest with food about sex them name bring under if I'm under you know good am that I'm kadam part of no on mechanical me them part no but I myself doesn't really you guys doesn't really care I get it that's the reason why I tell me I've been able to at 1 year without having sex but I'm being for no shit into them oh no being about 1 year but uncle have sex I know you know
wow
oh I'm done for that one I'm telling you the truth
you was specific number of times or that you have sex in maybe in a day or day and I pay in a weekend okay. Bed 10 times and now be
okay first of all my main thing mean you're very fluent with fancy so I might be mixing because say oka fancy now I'll a bit so I might be mixing like because get it so pardon me if I keep on changing the tree and the fancy and mixing it but okay Sisi, I remember back to the question also. When it comes to sex, okay, sex is a form of communication. As the other time, nearby, I spoke about it. So when it comes to sex, it should be something. It should come with a connection and attraction, everything coming together. So it should be something. You are ready for it, I am ready for it, and then both of us are going to click. So it should be a mutual thing that has to go on. You're ready and all that. It shouldn't always be like one person because say. Ebane say one person is ready and maybe the other person is not ready now. It will end up being say, yeah, me my ready, we ready. So when it comes to the number of times I will say having sex in relationship or marriage, I think we don't really have a definite number there. It can happen like every day. As far as both of you are gamed for it, you can do it. if there's no stress, there's nothing hindering both of you are vibing and you're okay, I think like it's okay to have sex. I don't really agree with the number 3 or whatever because somebody is okay on any partner, they're okay having sex like continuously, even in a day, maybe 3 times, like continuously. You know, if the energy is there, why not? And if the bond, the thing is there, the vibe is there, why not? They can have sex like the number of times on Mope, they can do it. So I don't agree with having specific number of times in marriage or relationship. As far as it flows and you guys are clicking, you're gamed.
Mr. Magic, who research you know, them as some the Dr. Ben or can 3 times a week.
I'm a maker there, no, I mean, the maximum day at least. Because I mean, I know that. No, like young fun. There's this one doctor, but they are talking about fertility men or kind. As a marriage couple, they at least 3 times sex in a week. Isn't bad. Until us say 3 times in a week, you know, continue 1 year. Let's say a bamba or either one of them cannot no problem. Are you getting me? Until that's what the perception of. But for me, if you are my wife and if you want to have sex every day, why not? Or every 2 days, every 3 days, why not? Or every twice in a day, 3 times in a day, why not? So one way you want to consider for me, I don't think there. But from ABR, from health perspective in America, there at least a normal day, they can 3 days on your bed.
Now your baby said open sex or our anima. One knows they all initiate or they being over back there. Oh, me them me no have sex and they be saying or initiate or try the bedroom being not but when it be one or other.
No, I before and before no. You can't remember last time you bought a flower for your husband. Can you remember?
Ghana me for the flowers.
Be sorry, question. Are you getting me? Before you don't have that time. Or they separate you be have sex. That benefits and a pa question. Oh, I'm coming. Are you getting me? And Miss Afuna Mabe, Waba there. If they are giving us sex, why in favor? That's another thing. Oh, I don't know. If women are giving sex, they think we're men for favor. Oh no, how I don't. Are you getting me? Even with the time of 1 way, you know, you guys have fun. You have sex, but in your when we pay, I don't know what's happening. I saw soon your best of myself no more. Then I don't know. Oh, me food no tell me can the main food. The way I have sex no intense. On tense there, we mama could not say that I've needed that more in attention. And I get it. I know Uber friend and nothing to be in attention. But when Mr. Phone, he said, if you are giving sex, why are you in favor? Until I'm the if I feel like having sex, I will not call for it. Yes, they be a man, another be some so if she call for it, I had say be an baby. But for me, I think then both parties the scene at least will be our sign be another or by if he's in the mood, I better sign be bold and the men would know acquire them with the man. Are you getting me? So normally issues in your tough myself on one side. Oh, he didn't blame myself on things the being over resistance, but me myself no. Normally, why you complain do? Complain do also.
Yeah, bye Debbie. In marriage, feel that one and also initiator, or they being a debut initiator, and also be no initiator. Now, like, how do you go about?
I think it's the vibe. Maybe mostly I associate it with the vibe. What I say because. Who started say like Baku started so initiate to say okay whenever he feels or she feels no more abba. It sounds selfish. It looks selfish kakra. But if both of you have that communication going on between you, even if Baku Crampo is gained first, like Onona, maybe who do they move first cry. Maybe during the day you start being naughty on phone with your husband or your partner. Emma already know. Maybe you don't go directly so yeah, we should have sex or something. But if there are some nice gestures, and I say, I won't turn you on a normal day. But things I want him say attracting, or sometimes you wear something sexy. I want him say attracting. Already, it's a communicate. It's a message to be man who say, okay, you know these things attract him. Until already know you do it, and you know say, okay, me yes I do be attracting. So already know you are putting him too in the mood for him to also feel like attracted to you and then like provoke something in him. And see, sometimes it's not just say one person should call for it, but sometimes if you maybe like about what you move first, say yeah, you want something to happen tonight and that's something to happen like as sex, you can just do something and it both of you will already automatically begin for the sex. What I say, so it shouldn't really come from one partner. And I say
anytime I could feel
yes. Because sometimes the person might not even have the idea self or have sex, but maybe now be no, a bit putting in the mood. What I say, and I said now be no crab send a message, and already what the night drink crack on your mabisu. So sometimes maybe you could be at work or no so dreaming, but maybe you want something to happen maybe after work. Sometimes you start during the day, you just chat about. And your mother, you don't normally talk about it. Was already know he's imagining. See, he can't wait to even come home. See, sometimes it's not just so banning. There was a both of you are equally ready and can start this whole thing.
Obi baby said that ya warrior, you will wait. But the debia your home what's for better for us. We don't know what like lies ahead of us in future. Into your home, ya were into. Why the ya warrior you when you plan maybe in a year you pay day in 2 years and pay your life you plan it so should we plan for our sex life in fact you both draw timetable at home it be a Mondays you better have sex because it be from Tuesday Wednesday Thursday you're very busy at work so Tuesday Wednesday Thursday you have sex Mondays you're free so Mondays you have sex and then weekends like do we have to draw a timetable for ourselves there? You may have sex.
Sheila, I think when it happens like that, we are actually not really understanding sex itself. Like when it comes to like marriage sex in it, because sex is not something to say be a make up page and I say maybe wo and I say maybe and yeah it's a mood. What I say it's a mood that calls for it. Until you can't put timetable now the timetable too and that's the time so I say me ready for it. And now every Tuesday be the two or every Tuesday be also me ready for it.
Available for it.
It's not just the availability. You can be available for it, but what if you are not in the mood for it?
But you know, say today I could school and then Monday morning.
I make it up and then I say if
so you prepare for it.
If you prepare, and I make it up and then we lose the meaning or the idea behind sex or what sex really is about. It makes it look like we are just doing it. But I did be a free and it's like I ate spices. What I say?
Spice up.
Oh, of course. I just have to spice up the relationship. So it's not something you have to really draw timetable for it. Because I would draw timetable for it, you're making a very big mistake. And it's even losing its real, like, idea sex really is. It's losing its content. And see, I think it's not necessary. No, like, it shouldn't even be done.
Yes, so there you draw timetable to them. You're on Mondays. Until Saturday, but then yeah. Like, should we have something like that in our
normally, on your you ever draw timetable, sex day, you can't draw timetable. Okay. Sex, Nankasa, you mutual career, you own 2 ways. One for pleasure, one for making babies. Which one are we talking about now? Are you getting me? Are we talking about just for pleasure's sake, or are you talking about if you want to have babies? Are you getting me? So, if say I want to have babies there, it means on your timetable will be another. The same thing applies to you if you want to use it for pleasure. Only in your timetable will be another boy because you want babies. If you have sex within your plan this year, if you plan this year, you try there, you have sex more times and I'm saying be saying about luck and our luck. So normally I don't think that you use timetable. The boy can mood no. That's what ABR because the boy mood no more. Awenim. The was our the mood no more. But I think they be odu sex or they kutum adjust no in any situation be. What about ABR ni mood no more? Am ntoche there. Yeah yo. Some wabom kon awon kon actually into me yo. So I think all sex time that we have to have sex. I think we have to sacrifice no be try to adjust no to a chronic situation or be kunu wom. Say anyanda ma o ma de bia oh, I'm feel me yeah. Oh, do I'm feel the be and to what time with 1 month now have sex. Are you getting me? So I think so. On your time to, but although a situation be there, do that type of sex, or that track or could try to buy just no to the partner. So you can try to sacrifice my young that it means. But I put much number 1 year and pony have sex because I never would not mean them. There was a Muslim who say need them. Are you getting me? Yeah.
You know, my oba yen main question. So, abedin tina wo worry ya. Na sex life na kufu. Away for baby won't have a sex today, miss my first. Why boyfriend, girlfriend will have a sex. Abedin, of course, the maiden who
I think one, a bit too much lack of love. A bit so to me, a too much thinking. Lot of issues. Because this year, from the hour, your mobile too. And a pa, there, yes, a ecosystem in my phone school. I was so best in the Biako Juma, being Bisiano Sabio in Juma. Obabodo is ban, Bisiafuno, the Biabo complained there. Being me and so my brain, so would baby no. Now, in no time there about have sex in Libya, Bisiano, I could complain there, and I think, say, me fa too much thinking because, say, being edging too much, Abia, Uska Sam, when you must summon Quay more, on the last mechanic. So Uska Sam Ponque or Cheddar Wankasa or being Ankasa. You don't feel like you don't think I'm in there the modern poor. So sometimes a crew or their crew try there they be obey the partner situation a woman then obe try there obe cockron and there obe we imagine if you maybe do for them to enjoy sex because if say agent peer you don't feel like there ebe p na too so ebia the way now worry na enwa besia no ebia besia no no ni figure was sense and if na be kese the baby abeye so she doesn't look sexy like those times first na feel the nkokogwa enyo wo de mokogwa be ya feel no baby agin come on so these are the things odu who you have to be mature they don't know be say no e no yedam not but awareness say be an figure baby was sense you have to try the e try the become and then me say for binu so the way they will keep on. Are you getting me? Mr. Folia will keep on. Sometimes, attitude. Being the boy, be with your bump well. No sentinel or the secretary the banana and about that. So are you getting me? There's nothing like maybe if you say in word equipment polo that maybe I'm clicking there on try to get closer to the partner. Are you getting so? Sometimes one be safun so all the men fusi ya de but me safun bin ebon be say bi atam sinasen anything basa on there dem nyama no put nyama bi off ngwae on me so package no one way enwa are you getting me nti oba na me bona obe you know adna boy da na wakono nyina afim
debi listen abedin tina wo worry ya na one sex life na kofo one have sex them is but your boyfriend girlfriend will have sex abedin no of course them madam
I think if we say we are talking about it here we might not finish the show because there's time that showed him but maybe we can talk about a few ones and they are ones that normally is a stepper like we see it a lot. I think it's most of the time it's obvious say if you get more used to something for a long time like every time for some time so sometimes and most of them too sometimes and sometimes too is luck like I wouldn't say luck but odonoko yeah, because sometimes now the bank every day be at a point in time yes.
There any be set na why
no I'm just odoko let me tell you something one thing most Ghanaians they don't know is odonankasa any idea is guaranteed the only real and true love that we've ever had is the love that Christ gave like that show to us. But when it comes to other odo, just odo ni odo, by something they will say, I say flowers. You have to grow it, like plant it. Woman in Sion, it will not grow to be how you want it to be. Woman area kwa inte ye nyoma bebre na be take time, we man time, we share no be man is kakra, man area kakra be say that it will grow to be nice. If it grows to be nice and you feel that that is all, that's half a wood giant at a point in time we will say but you keep on taking care of it, it grows to be more beautiful, be a trimmer. So it's just like love. What I say, you can't just say because Mawari Wunti, anytime I feel like having sex, you have to give it to me. And I say it's a whole package altogether. And the thing is, let me come back to the question. Now I think you understand why I'm saying that. Let me come back to your question. It's so many things. Sometimes like you live with your partner every time. To find that. Just say this. Trust me, it do something because don't forget that you are living like forever, together forever, and together forever. Every day. Trust me, you don't see anything new about the person again. But if you have that kind of partner now, maybe sometimes so 2 kind kakra now, but won't say okokra or often or bad.
Then what you are saying? I don't agree with you.
I want to no 150 kakra.
If you're be done other one,
no wait,
say I'm no I feel na say let's say to kwana. You be done it. You
no, and my imagine say okasa me to allow me. Ebi ana efi ho no o ta abeto ne se odin toma isinase as you say some women do it. We are sure say we need to quiet call hotel before some weekend odin toma be
now say enim there how be say now enim there you have to you have to look good.
No, sometimes you need to change the environment because in the house you have a lot of responsibilities to go to do. And kwalabem what is kwalabem is a whole different and yes a single girl now no otini fie also two fie na both of you were dating no. And yes, I go on again. Now, this woman is living in the house. Probably your housewife. She has to go through the stress of always going like, stop it, do it, say. And aside that, aside that, she needs to keep up with herself. So, she will look good. Aside that, she is doing house chores at home when you are out. She's cooking. She's trying to maintain the house and maintain her life too as well. And
so these things, what stops you from being appearing good? That doesn't stop you. That doesn't stop you. Oh, come on. This doesn't stop you for being appear good.
You think
no,
so?
I would no. Yes.
You think so? It's 24 hours spent and she has to go through all these things.
Say I want no partner. I want no partner. Or I want a wife, and then I want no husband or whatever. Na say be you know kweduma. Or the fund there, yam fund there, yam fund in a normal corporate life. Ebi a yam fund there away eduma. Ekwa epon yam there ekwa na pa be 8 na pon be 3. Am ekwa na pa 8 ma pon be 5. Nti ebi a ma mo car. My imagine many more fun work on pa. You are epona. I'll cook for home bra. I go for home before. Try that you cook. A basic fear nadi. So what stop you from? Because every fear not every day can you cook. Every weekend a bear stew na that chef in Zebia and a normal day maybe a normal rice ebia banku. On should a bit. See if you plan yourself plan no remember if you say about say plan year the be able there maybe smooth or the more. So just plan your meal. Plan how you
think like say all we do in the house is just
most no.
Let me even finish. But the question is always me. Let me finish.
I'm back. Okay, what I can
see, listen, it's a whole responsibility altogether. We have women like 24 hours or your housewife and she has a lot of responsibility to do in the house. And then when she's not even a housewife and maybe she's working now. She's spending half her hours at work and coming to do this same responsibility to a say housewife in the area. No, she has to divide her time to do all these things. Aside that, to say be we who sawa bre. And another one too. Let me tell you another one.
That is what that's.
Let me tell you, it's natural.
No, we have mood swings. No, it's not natural. No, we have
especially if the man is not doing anything new.
No, we have mood swings.
Wait, let me tell you. I should understand. That means me myself. Now I'm just being the same all the time. I have to be doing like things every time. Now I'm bringing something new into his mind. Oh, a bit of one. Let's say me that type, and every time who me say me trousers. Sometimes I just switch and do something different. Wear something hot. Once say he's now going to see a different person and go like, hey, this woman, a bit of best show. But you've put in something in his mind for him to smile about you. Most of the time, I can say, you know, my wife, they are talking about say, or sure, but still, he's having a different picture about you. So sometimes you need to be different for your husband sometimes. Like you have to always look different. Men the reasons to feel that this is who you are. And also let me tell you something too that makes people lose interest in sex when they marry. Sometimes the sex life is the same. It's mostly the same when they marry. Once a young fans, especially men, one thing I've realized is some realize they say feelings no aha. Every time we share your honor be approach you first because of per se you get like magic.
Some working. What's the difference?
No, what I'm saying is they always end up doing the same thing now. It makes it boring. Once at the end of the day, there's nothing new again. And when you live with something now, it's the same all the time. It will be a phone.
Now say nimda hana feelings. Definitely a honor over.
You don't try anything different again. And I make us say when him say every time you him say what already na kasa wa oba na is a church service ayeko. When him say oh who be start your be say, if you are be say, if you are be say, if you are be say. And I make us say sometimes some men always want to like rush you when it comes to it. Until once you do baby already na kasa you are used to this same things. There's nothing new in your mind again when it comes to the sex. What I say, but if you are always trying something new, doing new things in the relationship now, it always makes it look something new. But if it's the same, you do baby I was enough phone. Trust me, a bit phone.
Don't know my being no lose interest.
Both, not being both sides, because if Sebastiano Su is always doing the same thing, being is always both of you a bit phone. We won't say wow himself and now say imagine say she has gone through all this stress, or the guy too has gone through all this stress trying to look for money, hustling and all that and bringing it home. Now say buy and the sex life too is the same. It's not bringing anything new in his mind for him to feel enticed and all that. I'm for listen, the same thing.
Like to them, why they were one way influence one like or is there madam excuses in the first
no or madam excuse no. They say they know how you guys have to communicate. Communicate, no normal communicate and communicate well. No one to one see. Are you getting me? So if say go be why I had on a party no be didn't come about even about sex. How do you want it? How do you if I may them then somehow I get me find to why them I don't know. Ninya can communication is part of Obama Obiana sex life. Even on record you have to change odo to kwan odo how fine. What about in this guy ever call them triple? Question question kwan. If this guy call them triple now, why abede ya kwan fa? What is that?
No, you don't get it.
These are the things that all Miss Afu binum all my men they cheat on.
Hey,
oh yeah.
That's that one.
Because because our basin food that we always see each other until you do enjoy sex life until you want to go and quite so make a can about how. I will be sending food or no. Being one way. What are you telling him? I'm come on I'm there. I don't Charlie, Miss and first name, this is a yandama. No, you don't do that. Then I will feel no because you been there being about struggle about scout that beefy. Yours is only is to manage the house.
Men can only
I'm not
yes, it's only managing this yours is only to manage the house.
Don't say only.
What about I mean yours is only to manage the house.
To you in the house.
Oh, it's share. Say I am a friend about today. You're modern, we can modern boys and modern guys now, but today, young papa na first no, what to one number than myself, who best for baby. No, minimum guys be a map be. I'm a day, me I'm the one doing sweeping, doing cleaning in the house. Every day, yeah. No, in every day, it's my job. My job today, or you major man. Oh, me, oh, my undermechanic so cleaning the bedroom and sitting room making in Kotiri. My job today is my job. I don't quite sure what kitchen. I can go to the kitchen, my mess up, or I'll leave there because I'm not part of me. But in my bedroom, my hall, I won't allow you there be a whole fee. And Miss Afuno, what bano, why to me, why more there? So why you won't be there? Say if say young fan there, a bowana, what she is said the either would man. I don't remember the last time a beer, no there, a beer be sending it to half a minute per day. On Thursday because when there, so be in po ABI. Normally, I don't feel no. I don't feel like cleaning. I don't feel like sweeping. I don't feel like mopping. I don't feel like. But myself, who do I them come for more because when they were at them there or a wage man. But I can wage man and can be saying but since you ain't for I if you don't know, it's not better though. I've been internet so known for them part of aspect in a menu. They want for support. So. Oh, then me so being a stupid if you don't support your wife in the house you are stupid. Oh, forget it. Most of
have it in their mind that
more than be fire ban you suban into them. I'm telling you most at asem cave me. Oh, yeah, asem cave me in far work me be the more than oh, of late you see men dropping their kids in school. I feel okay.
But it doesn't mean all of them do.
Most of maybe I'm about to school. Most of no, maybe most of and in a part of nyamo putting out. Most you see most of men dropping their kids up on our coffin. Only one wife from Oko Yanfatio or one wife from Onusu Akofi or Akoko Yediban. A brand a brand about to be sending bread into so draining bra. No support they have sex. The woman can relax and have a good they have a good sex. In home. I get me, but I want myself on one sex na where I did today. We only men, me for putting a request for if impose if say being request my baby out there gee we no watch no we watch no that my area no you will be happen maybe other
I one way now.
No, you one way no. Because you won't be something complain the door.
Complain
the
kitchen.
Chill.
That's what bro genuinely what bro.
Okay. Normally African here for the Ghanaian men food. I know most of us are not romantic.
Thank you.
For that one day I'll agree with you. They may for baby now you're romantic. But I'll be saying I wait for the not a romantic no. I know I will feel they're romantic, you know. How do you teach your husband to be romantic?
No,
start to put the baby say I be the feel they up a scan and
I'm back to see on you be I'm back to see on you be but lyrics and come Africa there. Nimpa no say anything. Na say ebia onima akokro a we onima akokro na kire me so akokro being. Say adukunu oni me ya kire me so ye. Most of men don't know how to have oni me so oni be sada. Me say be people onim da ma do. But no oh yeah, I say.
Was there a trend?
I know what one. Nipa is I don't know me or lecture no. Nipa no on I don't know because share obu ha this are obi wa yen fan the Sheila Ebia ewo tama isido na ebia ni me fo be 2 3 eno ananto ebia wo last relationship no beyin na nyina no otum onyo have sex year me wa hom ka ho ebia na ebia nsem eba mo weje ya esenso ko share beyin another beyin na awe na on the comparison on the dumb beyin na no wonya kwere they not the same nti won de osuna dey are oye na osuna then odo bia na won besa for the start comparing the eyimi no won oyem dey oh olekem oyem dey awanyam bi ye beyin fu mi aso onyi na ade na ode so
have sex.
When you don't have sex, when you don't have sex, good sex I'm talking about. I get me. Mr. Afuno tap a comparison. Oh, first being on your hand, I don't know where you do push more commission. But even for a question until them. They start comparing. So if they start comparing, then new one is or born channel or put you off automatically.
It's maybe say genuinely, ebi anipa no, ofi we them yen busy schedules na say, then nipa no ofi adwuma ba wa abre. Na ebi a co-initiator na ekro se ma abre like is that appropriate there be ma we no we be under ma abre to pay them have sex and abi.
Okay, you see sometimes most of the men ekade abra they don't really understand it. So me sometimes I'll go like sebesi na ebe enyumbre That's a word, but me expect I'll be in the a better say because it be a juma why you
Magic.
No, wait, let me finish.
That's a
okay, it be a word bread, genuinely word bread. So why don't you wait early morning and how much say be 5 na damn man.
That's an amusu what to call.
Sorry, Akujuma.
So I'm going to how much na die and you bring it into word bread no then definitely you're not going to enjoy the sex. It's a farm and pa early morning. Early morning we are not say
what about it? Some dan na some so there's a mood in matter kwe.
E be how much there
how
much there boa.
That's okay. I want me some tell me can you miss have complain too much. You be no but I mean no mood. Tell me can me be on tensi.
Be for no break.
About sex about sex on tensi.
Hey, we case winning play like we lose interest.
It's normally
in what way? The ABA, okay, own them in food them after. Want to listen. So listen interest and that's a problem if you miss no.
Have a problem.
Baby, lose interest in sex. Problem if you miss.
But you know them so some of them also lose interest in the sex how feeling.
Because one being born per kissing, be send allow me being kissing.
Sure.
Being born, but I was so more. But you obey your dobe. Miss Afro be send on my one. I say, no, I'm talking marriage. Oh, I say, okay, I'll be didn't call.
Are you trying to say?
No, I said what I say.
Lose interest or sex? Maybe the blame should be given.
You go to be send.
Are you sure?
Yes, because here, Mr. I'm being for them. I'm being for them. You who you know why man. So if say, until make that be say
any mistake away.
No,
I don't say oh mammy.
Oh, no, because here, they are being none of my more related one. Not for the other papa relate. Let me mamma for the be audio main for no, and then the real dear myself. They be a mamma for no one.
That's the mistake most of you make. How can you see your wife as your mother?
Because
she's your wife. She
our firstborn you could here. Sheila, firstborn you could.
Oh, Jay, that's the mistake you make. No, as a point, no,
no mistake. Normally, I'm being for them. You're but I won't be saying no. Normally, sometimes, Charlie, because I didn't know you guys are staying forever. Until they look at the baby, I don't know until they be saying, our jabber. All in the name of our general of because Bisiano and Yabutan instead of no Kuni. Until you maybe I went to man, Mandana, Mechibon would be not watching him. Being a no come back. Because feel about Ancasinanji.
Maybe a baby or in Subano, you be sent
in Subano. Miss Afon do not do sexy there. Some king. Miss Afon always be our main for no, had no way.
Sure.
What's your approach to the thing?
Oh, we'll go for washing and sexy lingerie.
So
I was so being more being a punk.
Sometimes I didn't know shall the power. Why the
Tell me, Cadette, I would make the assembly there. Comparison me, I won't be so for you. Me there, make a say, if your first relationship, no, if you are being no being so. To true more count, if you are quick a second baby, I don't on true one count, so we start comparison. Then all of a sudden, I can be so put you off. But say, oh, them problem now, what do you do? Because I have a problem, I'll be no, what do you do?
See, that's why I'm saying that sometimes.
What do you do? You talk to your husband.
When it's always
no,
the
you talk to your
same
husband
thing.
Oh, I mean,
maybe some important when you.
Come on. Sometimes. Oh no. Sometimes I'll be agent. Why did I ask a discussion? We still do our mood and all. Every center food and all. I make a myself. But I mean, what position I want? Oh, they will be able to keep me for them to keep me myself. I want myself for one position. Sometimes they are where you won't couldn't one permanent one. I'm telling you.
Indeed, they mean,
on them on Tennessee.
Any man,
most
of the time, they will end up or fill it there, especially what fill it there. the our way into see a young baby. And one day they feel secured with you, then now they want to move out and go and try something else out.
How?
When they move and they see something else, now when they come home, they come to compare it with their wife. It's not they end up comparing their ex-boyfriends with.
Let's say na manana say go on say made go me if you dem sanso mo kwa but so akoko yoko man ko so go nda. No, if you allow your husband to have sex with
no man count the ideas GHT makes no common idea no me dream for no for commenting by buried why do you record what's there why do couples lose interest in sex after marriage? On a year discuss for comments by buried share invite obina no so one could mention na ohia pa yonkodo your baby say you miss there say we lose interest obi to mo obo na catch ni year ananu kunde we lose interest in sex on feel don't have sex bible so say ya warriors men for who come I don't know the fancy say my American nine like men fan or they be why they obi say or they dem nah in the by my bro or not by my bro what are you trying to tell your husband or your wife baby?
When it happens that one partner is complaining that my brain, I expect the other partner to find out what is really happening.
Yes.
What is causing,
and the person is not saying anything.
No wait. Sometimes o depend obiana nusuban obi wa bra be catch them my brain obi wa munya na corner obi pa out wa catch there. Some people are very plain. Some people too you need to keep on insisting better than one kaka before they come out to tell you some sensitive things like maybe okay baby day into na main feel into I just want to use my brain as an excuse. So sometimes when you come to your partner and one like he or she is complaining my brain I'm not ready for sex, I don't feel for sex again, you should find out why. What is it? Is it because you are too used to our sex life? Is it because you're stressed emotionally or mentally, or is there anything you need? Oh yeah baby but on your into origin. So sometimes you the other partner you need to find out what is really happening. Okay, on your brain, but during the day, automatically or stressing. It's about at the end of the day, and you bro that's an unfeel for sex. You get it? So you need to find out why Orika she keeps on saying, because normally if it's the first time you're okay, but if it keeps on continuing there, every time you're about my brain, then you the other partner, you need to sit down. Don't start blaming or concluding there. My wife did be my my husband did be my boss so there's something it be all cause the person to lose interest. If how she feel how often everything about the house is everything about the house bored about everything. So sometimes you just need some vacation. Take her out, let her move from where she's used to, and when you come back to the house again, everything seems fresh again, and now you realize that things are moving on.
But David, you know say you feel like say your partner doesn't have sex with you regularly, it's them at first. Then you keep on asking, oh, see that what is wrong? Why is it that your sex life has why they be and then why the person will feel like out there per sex don't know like they be in channel
and America, sex is a nice and a sweet thing and everybody enjoys it. So if one person starts to like ignore it, another start to stay away from it, that means there's something wrong. It should be something wrong. It's as able how often genuinely able here change of environment to make like or better society environment can not tell the what bounce back again. Able one side genuinely so no or break into be here support or you maybe you don't need house help or something, but somebody that can come and help and then go back and we're not tell why we're losing a bread and a stress to do. So sometimes you need to find out because genuinely people get like because maybe they've seen the same thing, or maybe they are not enjoying it again, or maybe you the man or the woman they are not doing things to entice them to always make them think about you. The whole day on film and you now you're expecting sex, but maybe you would want sex in the night or something, or maybe during the day, but you have to initiate it maybe earlier. Maybe I don't know, you're talking about naughty things, you're talking about something, you're sending pictures or something. Sometimes they feel it's just in the relationship that these things have to go on, but even when you marry, it still has to be the same thing. If you were sending pictures to your boyfriend or your girlfriend in relationship and now you've gotten married, keep on sending it. Don't feel like it's a you're worrying to don't behave that wife material. That mean your man.
Wife, then they be approach. Oh, sweet, and say, for mom is my first name, the mom. Then they wash a sexy dress be there before when. Won't you think they're like, wife, you up a sex dodo and not be
Sheila, and him there say, being a bit simple. What one? Normally, me say for the sex or the punishment.
Pattern.
Well, no, what pattern?
What
Normally besiafon could be phone.
What the sex?
That sex can be used.
No. Solve me. I mean, can solve now. I want solve the end. I won't be having no had the sex. Be to deny no sex for 1 month.
Okay, you're talking about
all in the name of ABI, some little misunderstanding. If you understand, yes, Mbia.
I won't know who know Nyasibia.
I know this couple. Now, guy, no, me padano, obey complain no Charlie. Why feel flat? Come on, let me say now issues be and also the no for the some small misunderstanding be on yes, Mbia. In another corner. Besides there be no on to nadi. The business in there, me pedenka muko sana, and pedenka me and tell son, but girl cry off your no catching or like any girl in hair or the sister girl and beside the sister maybe I want to so. To what sister nadi by one, no one could go and tantam, by time may read we know. No one's right, I'm one little in a corner, being on to other couldn't be sent with. I took a canoe. Are they to me dinner who couldn't sex for 1 month? And one Miss Afuna. Miss Afuna,
I know the first time why you
Tell. I suppose become a more free. Because 1 2 other man, it didn't who couldn't sex for 1 month. And he said, if say, fan there, Beno, sir, Oko baby for free. These are the things that Utu Mama mean for Utu Mama.
Maybe I'm reading my comments. For you, come what's interesting. We've seen, and then Nita, course, I cook for my wife. I think when you were talking about you sweep and all that, Nita, course, I cook for my wife. Okay, that's good. Richard Dark was a nice program. Richard, thank you. Richard Dark was really educative. Okay, Richard, thank you for your message. Then Sika Woman, also communication is key in this instance. Yeah, Sika is suggesting those there will communicate.
So, no one many can carry that out.
Kwesi Samson also watching live from Netherlands. Okay, thanks for watching, Kwesi. Kwesi. Okay, I think that'll be all. Cordona send in what comments you be read waha send yes why do couples lose interest in sex after marriage. That is the topic you discuss in the Cordona for comments. But yes, sounds like how the program is spice up. Ideas GHTV. Yeah, Kodo yeah kind of problems ni bebre. In corporation, maybe obi will work them problem ni be time it's almost.
I think one thing I'm realizing me for watch pornography when you I'm telling you. Because nyama who pornography no odu who pare dem adon experience with no wife. Say no wife no hu here pe. Then no go for issues or that. So I think me for the water here pornography that thing is very bad. What? Because them go for na why even why acrobatics so. Ono abofo ndi bo ndi nchin nti otum okukuru na na do to ni baby ma but ebe hwa nko na ebe fudo no ekohia and wife one of the man pornography lady or them wife no be if your wife no so ntumi them adon if you no wo one we can I get it. So I think they mean for na watch them pornography. I think they should stop that thing on board.
Okay, Debbie, maybe so there yaka problems maybe nyama of course nyama will lose interest in sex now but she had the yaka problems so they find solution to it. Maybe someone is going through that problem. So what do you think we should do? Obe enhance and obe bring back them vibe, you know, or did the sex like obe sinena do be more.
Okay, so I think what may I said some of the solutions, but let me say some again. Okay, so most of the time in relationship, most of you can say in penetrating the worry. That's because in relationship, both of you see yourself as free, as fun, as friends, as you see yourself there. Oh, we are cool. But when you marry, now you see it there. More from our responsibilities, but one thing I always say and advise is don't change from the relationship stage to the marriage stage. Not like I'm not saying this on a negative form, but when I say don't change, it means if so what relationship in the moon, that type of short skirt to sharp, please keep on wearing it when you marry. Because your husband wants that. But sometimes when they marry, they want to behave like be the same person that you were, that he was loving you, and you guys were with, like what's your sex life should try as much, although sometimes pressure, stress, and all that might cause you to feel
in favor.
Wait, might cause you to feel reluctant, but try and be that girlfriend to your husband every time. Not seeing yourself, this is I'm married into me, a wife. Try in your mind, you are a wife, then you're a wife, but in your mind, try and be that girlfriend to your husband every time. Try and always be that seasoned girlfriend. And both of you, if it's a relationship, you used to go out and all that. And 1 year, sometimes once a while, take the kids to their grandparents, and both of you have dinner of 2, maybe go out together, have like watch movie together without a stressing you and all that. So like in your mind, you always see that's your wife, that's your girlfriend, that is now your wife, as that girlfriend you met. And the women to try and still be in shape. Although I understand, it's understandable if you are having babies, your body change. If you are growing, your body change and all that. But whether you gain weight, kakra and all that, try and still dress, like still look nice. Be my could not feel there. Charlie, my wife still a hot cake. Me lose a pay or be jack. But every time be an attention more. He's always trying and give out like gifts and all that. Show nice gestures to your husband, because one thing most women don't know how to do is to give gifts to their husbands, because we are always expecting. But when you do that to the boyfriend or the husband, they appreciate it and they love it. So once a while, you just create something out. Sometimes they be a bed, no proper now add to pass. Sometimes you change the bed sheet, you put some flowers on it. You make the room look like more nicer or different from what they normally say. But now you won't always get money to go every weekend. So sometimes you make your weekends nice. You do dinner for 2. You try as much as possible not to stress the man or the woman too much, because the women go through stress mentally. They think a lot, because if you're the men too same also go through stress. They think a lot because they be a impression. I don't find about what because I feel the why you get worried. So when the man come home, try and be that nice and sweet person, teasing kakra, you get it. And all these things spice up like relationships. Yeah.
Question about what you might be. Say, I'm from the BCI or our. Now who couldn't or no one have sex? Like psychological, like on affect nipa. I think on affect
it's really does.
It
really does.
I
don't know about the men. I will leave that one to
brings.
I will leave that one to magic. I will leave that one the men's side to magic. But let me tell you, when it comes to women, say a being say a new wife. Let me use the wife. A new wife for her, and you stop at a point having sex with her. One, you're making her feel insecure around you, because of feel the day there's someone that is giving you, because in our mind we know men are they have that edge to have sex than even women. So if the man rather withdraws and now don't or feel the day she's not attractive again, and when she not being attractive, even for one put like giving compliments, oh, you're looking beautiful, in her mind she's really feeling she's not attracted to you again, and she will feel like you're giving that sex to someone out there. And most of the time too, when they even ask the men, they wouldn't tell them the truth. But even if you tell her, oh, it's nothing, I'm just tired and all that, trust me, in their mind, and it gives them more stress. Aside the fear man and young people they are going through, they will add that thinking to it, and even when you come home, they wouldn't be able to even welcome you and be that nice wife to you. So it really puts women into emotional stress, and it even makes them vulnerable to other men. That's one thing they also don't know, because oh yes, it makes them vulnerable to other men, because obi approaching kaka not start to do show attention here.
Magic. Maybe say ikruno ni you have sex, that means no you know kasa no. We be sana you ne be sana mukun o abedin tina na enfo ho
no I'm here being 10
okay, both sides either being no kasa you know na be say no on man being no that like psychological if it don't affect nipa no ana
no basically apart from abia out na we be our issues be abesia no deny sex until make dey ahase make dey me say afuna abayama why dey sex no say I mean for no what the man na
we will favor
very good So yeah, I'm still not koi. I get to me. So if my wife is denying me sex, what do I do? Any didn't come on. See the but why the them on BBA? Oh, many ways you are on BBA. I'm not in the mood. If you are not in the mood, there are 2 weeks, sir. You are not in the mood, there are 3 weeks, sir. You're not in the mood, there are 1 month, then about another setting suspicious animal. Because when I miss a full feeling what the money mean for so do be a agent. They about the was Saturday when you baby another was Saturday be okay them there me start the phone about try the about tracking and which is on what I get me so now can about communication say so what I was here maybe so uncle your communicator this is still maybe a general then what do we do?
Sometimes
the only thing we do is to step out.
Show money. Oh, but no, be said the house they be. Sometimes I try flowers kakra, try chocolate.
Maybe so. I mean, some maybe Sheila, I'm maybe I'm looking ahead. Every day, start to program because I am from Africa, began from maybe from being romantic. So, be so question there. What are the last time I could to rose flower? We made them pool. I come wash rose flower go. I bet you I never could feel was the table there.
Rose flower.
It will be there. And kill us and will be there. So women and we Ghanaian men, we are not romantic.
So women we are.
Oh, yeah, of course. I am say I want school now where come be say bu ampa de be de kwampo say I want to grandpa sex or 2 dinner sex be 2 weeks or 1 for more. Oh, you got magic. Mumbe say for why am there? If I don't know. Oh yeah, what did man are in favor? Oh no, sister, I don't
agree.
Oh, Deborah.
No, that's relationship stage.
No relationship stage, marriage. It happens. I'm married, of course. So I know what I'm talking about.
It's getting interesting. Times let me read a few comments here. Kofi Amos enjoying the conversation. A lady once told me that she doesn't like to have sex before work. Watching you from Accra, greeting Mrs. What's the lady be so she doesn't like to have sex before. Maybe a
them lady me sure that she's very ready every evening to have sex.
No, but the sex in the evening now right there. Evening maybe 1 weekend we are bringing fine, but
she has made you away. So you just psych yourself.
Let me read my comments, please. Obed, it's a nice time, madam. Was okay, Obed, thank you. Also, I'm enjoying the show. Okay, thanks for watching. And then David Pobi also there's no verse in the Bible like give your husband sex all the time. You are to overcome your sexual desires. Really, David, as married couples, you see, sex is a psychological thing. If you want to enjoy sex, you need to be on same level with your partner. Okay, Kofiama, thanks for your message. Thank you all for sending your messages. I think those it's message I'm winding into. Okay, so time also imagine one final word. Sister, magic or final word.
Yeah, as some can myself no say me for no yeah mood no swinger. Try to talk to us. Maybe our issues, but when you read about disclose and if being in person the LGBT ama mood of sex life and sister and myself no more yen there what the men away in favor. If you want it, ask. Bisa. Oh ya kono pokeke. Nende de woman. Myself no bisa. And then woman. Obisa no yakono. No nje de bia anye menfune de bia ofudi say if so man sex away in favor I don't know. You guys should ask. Obisa.
Yo, what's the one bisa de your final word?
What's the there woman? Okay. I think Oh, magic. Okay, I think what I would say is it's true we all go through stress, we work and all that during the day, but sex should be enjoyed, and you should like if you are married, you should always be a girlfriend to your husband. Be that playful person. Don't think too much about their word or today or day and day. Most of who none of all want to more expect. So the moment you change, people with everything changes. So just always, I would say, always be a girlfriend to your husband.
Always be a girlfriend to your husband if you are watching. Always be be a girlfriend to your heart. I think this all time will allow us in the show. No, do not answer na yeba on your cow. Ideas Technology Limited. What's the main cow there? Say per day, you miss my will repair computers and now will repair mobile phones. Yes, Ideas Technology Limited. What did them would you make? I think so. What's on what's on computers? What's also what's on mobile phones? Say per mobile phone, latest ones at contact Ideas Technology Limited. Now, my latest phones are wabadunya na latest computers and laptops. BBI, PBI contact one. Computers of all brands will be. Phone no so brand BBI PBI will be a better one. If you come bus stop behind Lower Pra Rural Bank. Kobe Bar Road. Bottom so after one was 0263 05 5082 and 050 5072821. Only Ideas Technology Limited. We deal in mobile phones and computers. So Samsung will repair mobile phones and computers. Yeah, higher spice up in the Jumedia the Abbey. Yeah, there was there a share spice up. Yes, add a touch to your relationship. Young boy next week, so your best answer about 9 p.m. Now, and then we guess for fair my discussion. Your friend Magic George or Radio 360 in the face so Deborah Famia, CEO of Bakke Clothing. Uncle Futu in and there were my discussion. Whilst a share so yeah, there was a make down my car so that me make up your miracle secrets in or yeah, my miracle secret. Follow Miracle Secrets on all social media handles. One number no see 0268 326784. Pede event be an wedding naming ceremony and photo shoots be a pede makeup more from one another. Follow on Facebook, Instagram, and contact some of Baba and Fair or Dam or tell me so I am with my wife. Okay, so we will see you next week again, Saturday, 9 p.m. Obonaya. No, about online now. I should spice up, add a touch to your relationship. I hope then the is send your movie. You be sharing. Thanks for watching.